Hey everyone, this is Patrick McGrath, Clinical Director here at NOCD and a clinical psychologist. And a question that we also get that comes in kind of when people initially reach out to us is somewhere along the lines of, am I my OCD? Am I my thoughts? Are my thoughts real? Is there a difference between my thoughts and my OCD thoughts? And so I like to kind of look at it like this. Consider OCD another kind of personality, almost a bully that lives inside of your brain. And I want you to think of it like a circle. And I'm going to kind of draw the circle out as we go around here. So at the top of the circle is OCD. And OCD says to you, hey, Jimmy, don't think this thought. Because if you do, I won't be very happy about it. Well, Jimmy, guess what? Thinks the thought, because once Jimmy's told not to think of something, like don't think of a pink elephant, Jimmy's going to think it. So Jimmy thinks the thought. And then OCD says, Jimmy, I told you not to think the thought. You've now thunk the thought. That's bad. Now you need to do something to get back into my good graces, or else I'm going to punish you. And to do that, to get back into my good graces, you need to do some kind of compulsion or ritual. So now Jimmy does his compulsions or rituals, and he has to do them to the satisfaction of OCD, which today might be 3 times, but tomorrow might be 78 times, who knows. And then after Jimmy does his rituals to the satisfaction of OCD, OCD says, okay, Jimmy, congratulations, you have done what you need to do to get back into my good graces, and now we're back at the top of the circle again, and OCD then says, and in order to stay in my good graces, just remember, Jimmy, don't think that thought. And we start the process all over again, okay? So OCD really hijacks your thoughts, is really what it is. The person who's afraid of murdering someone is probably the person who's most repulsed by murder. The person who's afraid of raping someone is amazingly disgusted that there would even be rape in the world. The person that thinks of harming a child probably loves children more than most people do. OCD hijacks the things that you love and that you respect and that you're really into and makes you doubt them and wonder if you want to do the opposite with them than you normally would. Okay? For example, I once took somebody who was very afraid that she would push someone into a train. She was one of the nicest women I ever met in my life, was just kind as can be, but couldn't stand on a train platform without thinking that she might push someone into a train, having the image of herself push someone into a train pop into her head, or feel this urge just to walk behind people and push them as the train came. Well, I walked her down to a train track. I stood a foot from the tracks. I had her stand behind me. I had her put her hands on my shoulder, and when a train came by, I turned my head and I said, now push me as hard as you possibly can. And the train went by and I turned around and I said, well, you missed. We'll try again. And by the time we were done, 9 trains had gone by and she hadn't pushed me. Now, I know what all of you are thinking. You're all thinking, but what if she had pushed you? And the answer is, I would not be sitting here today doing the video. But guess what? I knew she wouldn't push me. You know why? Because no one with OCD has actually done the thing they're afraid of. Okay? So please recognize your OCD hijacks your thoughts. Your OCD is not your thoughts. Your OCD thoughts are likely the most opposite of what your natural thoughts really are. And OCD is, remember, the doubting disorder, and gets you to doubt everything about yourself and what you stand for. If you want help with this, there's help available. Reach out to our NOCD therapists. Click the link that's attached to this or give us a call. Set up an assessment with us, and we really do look forward to being able to help you deal with this. Thanks.